Test, test. I can hear me now.
Yay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I
Sprint.
guess it's just Sprint.
Verizon.
Well, I mean, I guess it was both of them at this
Whatever
point,
it is. I don't even know.
So.
Oh, you're like out of frame now.
Yeah, I am way out of frame now.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Thank you, sir.
That's a little better. There we go. We're here.
We are here.
We're live.
We are live. We are. We are. You know, hopefully people are sharing this. If you are here, please share it, of course.
Yeah.
Let me turn off my phone.
One thing that hasn't been canceled. Talkin Geek.
No, it has not. We are still here, and you're still going to have to hear us talk.
That's true.
And deal with it. I got to turn test. There you go. Now I can hear me better.
Yeah.
Oh, so much better.
Really loud in my ears now. I still
can turn
love you.
yours
It's
down.
okay.
There you
You're
go.
fine. It's
Hold
fine.
up. I just want to turn you down because I couldn't even hear me that well. So, how's it going first?
That's good.
It's good. That's good.
It's good.
Let me just adjust this because I feel like I'm just leaning all the way over here, guys.
You are.
So.
You're trying to get away from me. It's not going to work.
6 foot space, they said. They told me 6 feet away, social distancing.
Yeah, well, then why'd you make me come here?
Because it's under your contract still.
That's true.
He is
Wait,
under.
I forgot to write in anything about a global pandemic. If I had only put that in my contract, I would have been able to get out.
I would like to point out you did have epidemic in there though, but we're not at epidemic yet.
Yeah, no, it was an epidemic first. Pandemic is like
a level up. Yeah. Too bad that was happening.
It goes outbreak, then epidemic, then pandemic.
Yeah. So you had like a day you're out of contract then, I guess. Because
Well,
I just heard pandemic. I didn't hear them say epidemic at all.
Yeah. No, it skipped it real quick.
We don't need this. So he's still under contract, guys.
Dang it.
So welcome everybody to Talking Geek Season 2, Episode 10. We are here giving you all that geeky news. We're not canceled. We're not going to be canceled because, you know, we do this ourselves. So you can't cancel that.
I mean, the CDC next is going to say no more than one person. You have to be by yourself.
Hey, you know what? We got Skype, man. You're going to have to Skype in every time. You're not getting out of your contract. And I am Aaron, and this is amazing, Robert.
Wow.
Spectacular. I got nothing. I had nothing else really.
I don't know.
So we have a lot of news to cover, though. We got some Disney news. We got some movie news in general.
Ton.
What else
so
we got?
much news.
What else we got here? You have everything in front of you, I think.
Yeah,
I just remember those two.
Bill Gates.
Oh, yeah, Bill Gates.
There's some news about that.
Some of his
and
news.
also some geeky ways that you can ensure that you greet people.
Oh, yeah.
To avoid the coronavirus.
I don't know how I'm going to be geeky like that, but, you know.
We'll figure it out.
We'll get this going. So, I mean, we're to start, though, because, I mean, a lot's happened in the last, like, even 48 hours with, like, any news in general.
Jeez.
I had it held the wrong way.
He's messing with his mic.
Sorry about that.
I mean,
I'm trying to fix my mic.
So
There you go.
earlier
I feel
today, they announced officially that Black Widow is moving off its May 2nd release date. So that's
There we go. I had a gasp sound for that, just for that.
There you go.
So
That was good timing, though.
it took a
worked
second.
really well.
I had it lower than I wanted.
So yeah, I mean that was. I think that's the farthest movie out that's been pushed so far. Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know when. I think the Fast 9.
Oh yeah, Fast 9 got pushed.
That was only in production, and they just kind of pushed that back already like a full year. But James Bond was the first one. They set the trend on pushing movies back, and since then, pretty much all the major releases. I think this last weekend, Bloodshot officially came out. I did not see it.
I know. I wanted to go see it, and now I can't.
All the theaters are basically closed.
I mean, easy segue to another subject too.
but yeah, I mean that's kind of the last. This last weekend was the last opening weekend. It seems like that we're gonna have for at least a couple months. They've canceled pretty much everything this month and next month, and now we're starting to get into that early May time frame that Black Widow was sitting in. So
exactly, and that's what bites. Like, you know, for anyone out there, you know, we all of our moviegoers and anyone who's just trying to combat staying at home, because right now with the coronavirus or COVID-19. They are asking everyone to stay home, basically, self-quarantine, quarantine yourselves. No groups more than 10 right now is where they're at.
Yep.
So it kind of bites the movie theaters.
Unless you work.
Unless you work, then you have to go to work. Then it's like all of you are stuck here now.
Yeah,
you're stuck at your job.
It's kind of funny too. It's like because even my work, it's like, you know, we're any people that we've been saying for years, it's like, oh, they can't work from home, or we don't want them to work from home, and then it's like, go home, we're gonna make you work though. I'm like,
it's like the moment you start affecting.
Here comes the money, money,
They were like, no, go home. We'll let you work. We'll let you work at home.
Yeah.
Once that gets affected,
Right.
they were like, yeah, you can go home.
I mean, and like
my job was the same
restaurants and bars and everything. It's like, you can't go
Bars.
anywhere. But
how am I supposed to drink?
I did see, like, I'm from the Midwest, so I got a lot of family and friends that still live in like the Chicagoland area around, Wisconsin and everything. And so they've been closing a lot of restaurants and bars and everything. But they're like, well, we do curbside service, and they're allowing them to like sell beer to go, like that kind of stuff. So I'm like,
can San Antonio
right.
do that, please? I need alcohol to go.
Well,
I know there's a beer and all. I
they
know up the
might.
road, so
They might.
yeah, because I saw that they're basically asking all restaurants here too to not have customers, but if you have a drive-through or to-go orders or picked up, like you said, they're asking everyone to do that now.
Yep. No, they're trying to limit dine-ins and all that stuff. So
I know this isn't one of our subjects, but did you see that pretty much all the delivery services are giving away their services now? There's no delivery fees.
Oh, I did not see that.
So
That's pretty baller.
Yeah. So if you're watching us, and hopefully it's still you're able to listen to us, check out Uber Eats, HEB if you're in Texas. I believe Walmart and all the other ones that are doing delivery services, they're waiving all of their delivery fees right now to help people out. So like I had just ordered stuff before I even came here from HEB, and it took the $5 fee off. So I was like, oh, it won't be here till like Thursday. But I was like, hey, you know what? I don't have to go to the store. I'm lazy now. Like my introvert side kicks in hardcore now.
Well, I mean, I feel like I've been preparing for this moment my whole life.
I mean, I'm a gamer. I have been preparing for all this.
It's literally like, the government's like, stay home, don't interact with people. I'm like, no
we
problem.
got you. We got this. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. How come they never got sick?
Retroactively get that for like the last 25 years? Can I get just that I'm allowed to do that and not viewed as a social pariah?
Right? It's like all this time, it's like, oh, gamers, you guys are just introverts and all that. And then you hear this. And now everyone's like, oh, yeah, stay inside. Go, look. Shut the door. There goes. There's a door shut. So, yeah, I've added some more sounds. I'm happy.
I know.
So, yeah, right now, so the movie theaters are closed.
Yeah, I mean, Regal, AMC, Alamo Drafthouse all announced that they're closing. Actually, Cinemark, the article I read yesterday said Cinemark hadn't made their announcement yet. I'm going to look that up right now to see if they're like kind of the last big chain.
Yeah, because the local chains here in San Antonio, I think, is still open, which is Santico's.
Let me see.
You're doing that.
Nope.
I'm going to look up the other one.
It just came up an hour ago. Cinemark has shut down their theaters, too.
Wow, Cinemark shut down, too.
Temporarily closes all U.S. theaters. So, yeah, all the major theater chains, basically, have completely shut down for the foreseeable future.
I'm checking our local one here, too. So, if you're in San Antonio, I'll let you know right now.
It's closed.
Is it closed? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, wow. They redid their whole website, too.
Everything's closed.
Wow. Private group showings are still available, though, it says.
So no more than 10 people?
Right. Well, wait. If I put 10 people in the front row, can I put 10 people in the back row?
I don't know.
Like, how much? I mean, that's more than 6 feet.
I don't know.
So, and all of you have to be wearing masks if I do that? Every one of you.
No. Don't wear a mask unless you're sick or you're in healthcare. Like, literally, that is what the CDC is telling.
You mean I can't run around with the N95 mask or whatever it was?
Do not do that unless you are already sick. That is not helping people, and it's limiting masks from the people that actually need them.
But people actually use them for world work and everything.
Yes.
It's terrible.
Absolutely.
I saw someone wearing the doctor masks the other day when I went shopping, and I was like, really? You realize those pretty much don't work outside the hospital? But okay. That's cool. So the movies are closed. So how do you think we're going to get movies, though? Because I saw Universal had a nice idea.
Yeah, I mean, and Disney did this as well. But Universal is putting out some of their movies that not only were recently in theaters just over the last couple of weeks, but also a movie that was supposed to debut in theaters is coming to video on demand. Yeah,
a lot of their movies are video on demand, and for only one guy, he was complaining about it until I broke it down to him, but it's like $20 to rent them is what I'm seeing. Or something like that. For $20, that's not bad. I think when we went to the movies, me, you, your wife, the kids, it was like $80 for all the movie tickets. Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, so what'd you buy? 5 tickets?
Yeah, because I bought 3. Yeah, 5 tickets. It was like 70 something. Yeah, almost 80.
So it came out to right around, $15 per ticket?
Something like that. Because the kids end up making it a little bit lower.
Yeah.
So it's like for $20, and you can have your whole family there. Unless it's more than 10, you can have your whole family there and watch a movie.
Yeah, I mean, and you've got, 48 hours, and they're, they're available to rent on, Amazon or Apple or like Comcast, which I know is a big network provider. But yeah, it's The Invisible Man. Which just came out.
Wow,
recently.
wait, that did just come out like.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize that
one.
one.
The Hunt, which also just came out, as well as Emma, and then the Trolls sequel that's supposed to. It was on the release schedule coming up in just a couple of weeks. That one's going to be available video on demand. So that one didn't even get a theatrical release, and they're releasing it video on demand. Just trying to get it out there. I don't think it was. None of those movies were necessarily expected to be huge box office hits.
No,
it's not like Mulan or Black Widow, which couldn't make $1 billion. Yeah. So those movies, it was like, well, let's get them out there and let people watch them. And especially now we're basically not able to watch anything.
No, it's
kind of nice.
Streaming services are going to go up because, hey, you need to watch stuff and we're sitting here at home.
Well, yeah. And speaking of streaming services, I mean, Disney Plus releasing Frozen 2 early.
Oh my gosh, I saw that. I was like, really?
Talk about the easiest way to go ahead and satisfy consumers. Like, this is a movie that's already been out of theaters. It's not making any more money for them. Literally, that blackout window between a movie being in theater and coming out on Blu-ray or video on demand is just designed to make sure that you haven't seen it for a while, so that you will go buy it or watch it. Like,
I want to watch this now.
Right, that's been for a really long time that window has existed, and so Disney was like, well, we could just throw it on Disney Plus and everyone will say we're amazing.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what happened.
What's the easiest thing we could do and cost us nothing?
Right, it will not cost us any money, and people will be like, Disney's so thoughtful.
Put Frozen 2 out right now because we need the...
Here comes the money.
I love this stupid one too. So
I'll take the money.
Yeah, see, I mean, they took it. They're like, yeah, we're gonna definitely take this right now.
Sure. Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I mean, I actually, my family, I have a 3.5-year-old. We have already taken advantage, and we watched Frozen 2. So, hey.
Right, it's like, hey, I think we watched it with you. I don't think my kid's watched it since then, but she's watching all that Disney stuff right now, Hulu, Netflix. So all those streaming services are going to be doing really well these next few weeks or month or however long this is going to last us.
Amanda in the chat agreeing that yes, it did make her love Disney more.
Oh my gosh, see, that's what they do. It works.
It worked.
Thank you for saying that.
They manipulated you, Amanda, but that's okay.
But we still love you.
We do love Disney. I mean, look, we get Pixar, we get Marvel, we get Star Wars, we get all their Disney animation stuff. Like Disney's, yes, they control the world and they have all the money, but they also make a lot of content that I really like.
They do. I mean, they're gonna succeed. This was
They made Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda would not exist without Disney. I'm just saying.
I don't have a Baby Yoda voice. I need to figure out one for him.
No.
Yes.
If you start calling them Chicky Nuggies, I'm going to hit you. I hate that.
I hate it too because I want to do it, but I'm like, I hate it more.
It's so bad.
I want to say it, and it's like, no, I don't want to.
Like, I hate that, like, baby voice.
Whoever did that.
No, I'm not a fan. He's 50 years old, okay? He's sophisticated.
Pinky out when he drinks his tea. Big yes. I mean, you saw him holding the teacup. He was holding it perfect.
Exactly.
Yep,
well, he was like drinking his coffee, his soup, whatever.
Soup. Yeah, it was soup. It was perfect.
Yeah.
So,
it was awesome.
Speaking of Disney, though, dang it, you have all the show notes. I don't have any of them in front of me.
Oh, what do you want to talk about with Disney?
Frozen 2.
Well, yeah, I mean, Disney, obviously, they've like halted production on everything.
Yeah, that was it. I knew there was something.
Yeah, like all their, which, we kind of talked about very briefly about Black Widow being pushed back. So before we get to that, we should probably talk about our video series.
Yes, we should.
Time to talk about it.
We always have time to talk about it. Is this the newest one? I can't remember. Or that's an older one, but it still counts because I love this beat. I love this sound. If you don't love this, why are you listening to us?
So, like, that Avengers music is so baller.
It is. I love it. It's so good.
Me too. So, the MCU retrospective series that we've been doing here at Get Your Geek On, Aaron and I have been going back and reviewing every movie in the MCU's Infinity Saga. So, there's 23 movies. We just dropped this week. We dropped Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Which
I can't play that song because of copyright, I think.
That's fine. So we're about halfway through.
Yeah, we are roughly.
And we've been releasing 2 a week. We talked about maybe scaling back because we were building to the Black Widow.
Yeah, we can't come out too quickly now.
But now that's been pushed indefinitely. So we've been doing 2 a week. We've been talking about maybe pushing it back to 1 a week.
Yeah, we might just do.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I might do 1 a week. But I mean, the fact is, there's at least 8 videos out there right now? 9 videos, maybe more.
No, more than that. I think there's 11. Maybe?
11. Okay, I have no idea. I just edited them.
It's definitely it's been a lot of fun to rewatch the movies.
Yes, tons of fun.
And we've been reviewing them not just as standalone movies, but also as part of the overall Infinity Saga. How do they fit in? What movies, if you're just trying to do a condensed version of the Infinity Saga, now that you have all the time in the world on your hands, you've been forced to stay home.
Right? It's like, this is the time to watch them.
Which ones do you need to watch to get the full story? Which ones can you skip and aren't that important?
Right.
We kind of go into each one and we just talk about, what we enjoy, what we don't enjoy, our favorite things about each movie. So it's been a lot of fun to go on that journey and talk through the movies.
Right.
So definitely we want to hear what you have to think too. So join us on YouTube at official GYGO. That's where you're going to find all the videos. They're all on a playlist. So just search for, MCU retrospective review. Go to official GYGO. You're going to see them. If you search the movie title names, you'll see them pulled up there. So definitely, like I said, we just released Guardians of the Galaxy, which was on the heels of Captain America: The Winter Soldier. So we're reviewing all the movies chronologically, and we've been having a lot of fun. But we want to know what you think about the movies too. So definitely join us over there. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Exactly, and let us know, because it's been I really have enjoyed it. And if you've been watching the MCU since day one and are just wanting to think a little bit more in depth, maybe even it's nice that we got the knowledge and now we're watching them for you too.
Yeah, and
you can be like, oh yeah, I never thought of that. Like, there's been a lot of stuff where it's like, oh, this plays into this or that. And it's been a fun watch, guys. So
I mean, definitely, and again, having the full knowledge of the entire Infinity Saga arc. And then watching some of these movies with that knowledge of where it's leading to or what it's building to, or even some of the things that it was like, oh, I didn't think that was important at the time, but it really played a part later on.
Yeah.
That's been really cool and really interesting to kind of explore as we've gone through this. So, yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
I've been enjoying it. So, with that actually also being said, I know we actually do have a giveaway going on right now.
A giveaway?
Yeah.
What are we going to give away?
Well, if you were on our Facebook page, you would have seen what we would be giving away already.
You know what my job is and how incredibly busy I've been because of everything going on in the world. I work in healthcare, by the way. So, I have not been on our Facebook page quite as recently. I'm sorry.
So, basically, all you have to do is like our page, subscribe to YouTube if you can as well. It'll give you another chance to win. But it's a little gift basket kind of thing. It's going to have, looks like a board game in there, some Star Wars memorabilia, some Game of Thrones. So I definitely recommend going to our Facebook page first and checking it out. And while you're there, make sure you like the Facebook page so that way you can win. You got to like us on Facebook and follow us on any of our other social media. So youtube.com/officialgygo. You could have a friend tag you right now in the chat saying that they brought you over. Hello. So that way you can also have a chance to win. So it's going to be one of those ways, either by liking us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, or follow us on Instagram, Twitter, any of those social media platforms that you're on.
Yeah.
And like I said, or have a friend tag you so we at least know you're bringing your friends in. And on that note, if you are watching us, please share it, invite a friend, tell them, hey, come watch these guys just talk random geek news. And maybe right now you can help me win something. Again, if you want to see it, definitely go to our Facebook page, Official GYGO, and you'll be able to actually see it. I don't think... Oh, there's a couple movies in there, too. Shazam's in there.
Nice.
There's also... that was one of my favorite DC ones.
It's a good one.
A Mario thing, which I'm not going to try to figure out which one that is. Looks like a T-shirt. Oh, a T-shirt from... I think it's from our artist friend. Benjamin.
Ben,
yeah. I think it's his shirt Faulkner is in there. So if you liked his artwork, it's in there.
It's cool.
If you want to see his artwork, check out some posts we have on our Facebook page. We
Aaron, I
shared
want to
them.
win this package. Am I eligible?
No, you're not eligible. So, Frank, you're not eligible either. I'm not eligible either.
Oh, man.
Kristen, you're not eligible. Robert, Cool Rob's not eligible.
Well,
but all their friends are.
Kez in the chat might be. And,
You might be.
Down in the chat, he or she, actually, I don't know. Kez, I don't know if you're male or female. But mentioned that they've been passing their time staying home replaying Red Dead Redemption 2.
The new one. I hope it's the remastered one.
At 93% completion, they say that's the best game they've ever played.
I love that game. It's one of my favorite PlayStation games.
How are you feeling the extra time that you have at home so far?
My work. I actually work in media, and they're sending us home right now too.
Yeah, for sure.
So I will have my Xbox set up right next to my work computer, and I'll be playing games the whole time.
Nice.
So hopefully, if there's enough downtime, otherwise I'm gonna be sad because it's like, oh, well, I set all this up, and we're gonna get slammed with phone calls and chats and stuff. I really
feel for you. I haven't been putting in 60-hour weeks at work or anything.
No, not at all. I don't call and be like, hey, where you at work?
Pretty much all the time.
So I know that's tough, man, because I remember working in insurance, and that was But yeah, so if you want to check out and win some stuff, check out the giveaway, see what you think.
For sure.
Like I said, we check out our YouTube page because we do have all of our interviews, and I also want to talk about that we will have an interview coming up tomorrow with Patrick from Wave Resorts. He's actually their esports person over there. He manages their esports arena in Corpus Christi.
Nice.
So if you're in the Corpus Christi area, or you know somebody in the Corpus Christi area, tell them to go like our page, subscribe to the YouTube page, so that way they can get those videos. There will actually be 2 videos up. One of the interview with Patrick, and the other one will actually be a little video of like a tour of like the little arena. It's not very, very big, but it's really cool. It'll give you an idea of what's there. They actually have stadium seating. So when they bring in their competition teams to play, you can actually sit in these like nice little like leather chairs.
Are they 6 feet away from each other?
No.
Dang it.
But they're 6 feet away from the stage, I think, maybe. So you might be, if they're sick, you'll be okay.
All right, cool.
But they actually have cup holders for your alcohol because they actually have a full bar there. So they have a full bar there. They have food there. They have a broadcasting booth. So when they do these competitions, they actually have broadcasters there talking about it. So check it out, guys.
Yeah.
Again, that's at official GYGO. I know those are all of our little plugins right now, but
yeah. Well, I would say kind of the big thing, and we already talked about it, right? We talked about Black Widow pushing.
Yes, sir.
But the production halts on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, as well as on WandaVision, and Loki 2, which was just starting up its production.
Yeah.
It seems like we might be pushing back. I mean, I think the Eternals stopped shooting as well.
I'm sure they did because they were shooting overseas, I think, even.
Yeah, so, I mean, Phase 4 of Marvel might be getting pushed back.
Yeah.
Like, I know we were supposed to get Black Widow in May. We were supposed to get Falcon and Winter Soldier then in August, followed by Eternals in November and WandaVision in December. And then Loki was going to come out early next year, and Shang-Chi was right after that. The Shang-Chi director had to self-quarantine.
What?
As I think that he had been tested. I don't know if I didn't see whether it came back positive or negative.
Look,
but like
I'm
Phase 4
stressed.
is just like, if Phase 4 is getting blown up, like what is happening?
Look, I'm already stressed because Tom Hanks
and Idris Elba.
Yeah. I'm like that right now because if he doesn't make it, none of us can.
Don't tell me don't say if Tom Hanks is going to make it.
I mean, I think he's already better, honestly. I thought I saw something recently saying he was okay, but
he could survive a desert island.
Yeah.
He survived a pirate hijacking.
He did.
He survived a plane crashing.
He did.
He survived a spaceship malfunctioning.
But you know what he didn't survive?
What didn't he survive?
World War II.
Aww.
The one movie I know he didn't survive.
Great movie, though.
Yeah, it's such a good movie. I had to plug that in. But yeah, like, it's crazy that how this is affecting so much different media outlets out there when it comes to production.
Yeah.
And it's just to make sure that no one else gets sick, and I get that. But my question to you is, because I don't really want to talk about the virus part.
Okay.
Do you think this is going to affect Marvel Cinematic Universe in any way? Because we weren't going to get anything till Black Widow.
Right.
But now we're not going to get anything for a full year, maybe longer, maybe not. I mean, what do you think?
I think clearly we're getting things are getting pushed back.
Yeah.
Right. We don't know. We don't know when Black Widow will come.
Right.
Right. We don't know. Obviously, they pushed it off its May release date. It might get pushed back to June. It might get pushed back to July. I mean, big movies in June that haven't been pushed yet include like Wonder Woman 1984.
And they don't want to go up against that, I'm sure.
But, you know, we don't really know. They've already pushed Mulan, which we know they definitely want to get out as well. That's the same company, you know, Disney.
Right.
They're not going to want to put those on the same weekend. You know, they don't want to compete with one another. So, yes, I think it will affect release dates. I think it will affect release schedules. But let's say, you know, I would assume that they were probably planning on releasing the episodes of their Disney Plus shows similar to what like The Mandalorian did, where they were doing like one a week.
Yeah, I can see that.
But let's say they end up pushing Black Widow and now it comes out in July instead of May. Okay, so now we were originally going to drop Falcon and Winter Soldier in August. Maybe production, we got to push it back to September.
Right.
I think there's still enough time to get your 6 episodes in before the Eternals drops in November. Maybe the Eternals gets pushed back to like Christmas because of their production halts. You know, so yes, I think things will get pushed back, but I don't think that it's going to have a long-lasting impact on the MCU.
You don't think it could, like, hurt the numbers? Like, essentially, like, oh, I haven't watched Marvel in a year and a half. Like, now I don't care for it. Do you think it's going to drop the hype of Marvel at all?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think, you know, people love these characters. They love their Marvel. I think they were going to lose some momentum anyways, just because we lost Captain America and we lost Iron Man.
Yeah.
Right?
You lost your heavy hitters.
And so I think you're going to lose a little bit of momentum anyways just from that. We're coming out with some of these minor movies, you know, and not to call Black Widow minor, but, you know, whether it be the Eternals or Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, these are characters that we haven't seen before.
That we don't know how it's going to do.
And so, yeah, we don't really know what that's going to look like. Obviously, you know, we've still got things like Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, Guardians 3, Thor 4. All those things are on the slate. I'm not worried about Marvel. I'm not worried about them making their money. I'm still going to go see all these things.
I mean, same. I mean, I'm going to, too. I was just curious what you thought, because you're the bigger movie buff than I am. I would call you more of an expert in it. So
I'm very buff.
He is. Look at that buff arm right there. I'll see how buff he is. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm curious too what y'all think in the comments. You know, let us know. Do you think this is going to be the cause of Marvel finally coming to an end? Like, are we not going to get any good Marvel movies anymore? Or is it the hype going to be gone and they're not going to make as much money as they want until they finally say, you know what? I guess we rode our roller coaster to the end and hop off now. So let me know what y'all think. I'm very curious about this, because this is going to affect a lot of different things. You know, local businesses. It's going to affect the movie industry. It's going to affect media in general, and everything else. So let us know what you think. Again, I love hearing from all of our fans here and letting us know. Hello in the chat and on Mixer. I wanted to say hi. Oh, you saw him as well. Thank you for the follow. We do appreciate that. So I don't know. I want to know what everyone thinks about it, though, because my worry is if you hold out too long, people forget about it. And then when you forget about it, you're not going to you don't care to see it anymore. But at the same time, I think with streaming, that can keep it alive, because like you said, we have streaming platforms. They're releasing Frozen 2. They may turn around and say, you know what, let's just release Black Widow. I mean, I doubt it, but they may say release something on there.
I mean, I don't think we're going to get any major like blockbuster type movies directly to streaming. I really thought, you know, when they started announcing that the theaters were going to close, they hadn't announced that they were going to push back Black Widow yet. And I was like, if this timing works out, where like the theaters reopen on the same weekend that Black Widow comes out, like Disney's going to make all the money.
Oh, they would make everything.
Because we're all going to be pent up for 2 months. And like we want to go do things. And it's like, okay, you can all go out to the theater and what's playing? Black Widow. All the money. So obviously that's now not going to happen because you know, they pushed that release date. We don't know when theaters were going to open up again. And I don't know, they might, you know, want to try and do a little bit of a soft landing, like, hey, are people not going to come out to theaters? There were, I think that this was like the first weekend that a lot of Chinese theaters reopened.
Yeah, because China's bouncing back finally.
They just kind of passed their peak, but like they made no money because people are still dealing with this, and they're still scared. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the timeline of opening things up and also what that's going to look like. You know, and I think they're going to release Mulan first.
Right.
That was originally scheduled to come come out, it had already actually screened for some critics. So like, there's people that have seen that movie.
Yeah.
A Quiet Place 2, same thing. Like, there are people that have seen that movie, critics that have seen that movie. I think those are going to be kind of some of the first big movies that come out when they release the theaters, and Black Widow will be, on their heels.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you mentioned it because I honestly didn't see much. Did they push back New Mutants? I didn't even see.
Poor New Mutants.
Dude, that movie's dead in the water.
It was supposed to come out, I think, in about a month. It was supposed to come out in April, and yes, it has been pushed.
That poor movie's not gonna make it, man.
I know.
It's gonna be dead in the water.
It was, it was originally it was pushed to accommodate. I think it was a Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah.
That they decided to push it, or maybe it wasn't that. It was a big movie though.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, we're gonna push it off our release date, and they delayed it, and then Fox got bought by Disney, and they delayed it. Maybe Disney, if they put it out on Disney Plus, maybe the coronavirus will go away. It was just trying to make sure nobody saw New Mutants.
It just all of a sudden disappears.
Yeah.
Like what? I forgot what movie it was where the trees are killing everybody, the plants are killing everybody.
Happening.
It is, but that's like at least the movie was automatically killed. So the movie's interesting.
That is when I see that being plus is already. It's not going to make that much money.
Well, this get rated R, I think now PG-13. I think
it never officially rated R.
Oh,
but there were people that thought maybe it would be a rating.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I'm definitely intrigued. I want to see that movie.
Same. Curious.
The previews have looked good. I guess it's not that good because because movies that are good generally don't get back multiple times. But
I wonder if it's ever going to see.
Why he put it out in theaters if they didn't think it was good?
Yeah, someone and was this makes some money if it's a few bucks.
I would definitely. I mean, I hope they put it on Disney Plus.
I had to go watch that one because I mean, I like the X-Men. And then I was man.
Sean is video phones again.
Internet. I saw it a couple times. I've been kind of watching over here on the right because I have the stream up here on the right. So I apologize, Sean, if you're seeing something. No, you don't see over there. Yeah, it might just be fickle. I saw a couple earlier, so I apologize if you saw that in the feed coming up. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep. It could just be Facebook or YouTube. Just watch him. Oh my gosh.
Adam and Denny said it's too big to fail.
Marvel way too big to fail.
Get a bail on the government. It's like
oh. And that was his cheap political for the day.
Hey, too big to fail. They do. They keep giving out companies that are failing. They bailed out the auto industry.
I can't hear this right. Yeah, that's true.
The government's like, oh,
I put that on here.
You're extremely successful, family. Let's just give you money.
Yeah, that's how it works. I want money, but
you might be getting some.
Oh yeah, I saw that, like 1,000 or something.
Take whatever they want to give me.
Right there, one. So, what news do we have? And you have everything in front of you, though. I don't know what else we have. We've been rambling on about 20 minutes. If you
well, I mean, I feel like the only thing that we haven't really talked about, we haven't talked about our ways to ensure the geek community is maintaining our social distance. So
that's why I'm all the way over here.
Correct. So how can we ensure that the way we treat each other?
I don't know.
The CDC recommends.
I don't know because like, there's fist bumps, but you still got touch.
Yeah.
There's elbow bumps. Yeah, can't do a handshake. Obviously, that one's right out the window. Can't do air high five.
No, I don't do that.
Still, I guess too, because I gotta get like a little distance. I mean,
for sure.
No, I'm like okay, you're like 8. That's like the 80s.
We gotta go geek, Frank. What can we do geeky?
Yeah, there we
go. Oh,
thank God.
Yeah.
Live long and how they want to start saying.
Turn around, don't drown.
Turn around, don't.
It's the same thing for all you people.
Yeah. Floods. Yeah, there's a Spock. I guess is what you would call it?
Sure, the Vulcan.
Vulcan.
It's a
Okay, Vulcan greeting.
Yeah.
So-
Vulcan's, I believe the official. All you there. Yeah. We want that we live proper.
Exactly. You know, that's
The
funny
needs
thing is,
of the
I
many
don't.
outweigh the needs of the few.
I don't think Vulcan was that. And I put this on
Why don't you see
the
Vulcan?
soundboard. I didn't.
No, you did
and
not. I don't know what you're talking
oh,
about.
I'm gonna be so mad. I do it like right this second. Sound.
Dun, dun,
So
dun, dun,
essentially, because the V, there's another thing for. If you're a different type of nerd, it's not on here.
Go
I
for
was so mad.
it.
Uh,
V for Vendetta.
ooh, I didn't think of it for Vendetta, but that's it. For the wrestler. If anyone remembers that wrestler, I'm so happy.
I'm-
You were a wrestling fan back in the Vader, Big Bad Vader. That was his
No.
thing too. He would go like this when he would do the V. That was his thing.
Ric Flair.
My God. Ric
That's my
Flair.
guy.
The-
Exactly.
That's all I remember
That's
from him, and
that's my
that
guy.
he's always been old and never has ever been young. I don't think he's ever been in his life.
He was young when
Yeah.
he wrestled my.
Oh, was he? He was still like 7.
No, this was mid.
Really?
Yep.
I'm curious. Really? Or are you just joking?
No, my dad. I mean, it was before it was all televised.
Yeah.
He spent like a summer.
Oh
doing
my
the
gosh.
wrestling in the Midwest. He was the Minnesota Mauler.
Really? And he got beat Flair and everything?
Wrestled Ric Flair. He has a signed picture from Ric Flair.
Yeah, you do that now.
He's got a signed picture that's just to the toughest guy I ever wrestled.
Oh,
Minnesota
that's so
Mauler.
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That's awesome. You're going to have to post that on our Facebook
I will,
page.
for
You can see that. Be a young player, because I don't player. Even old. I'm like, so old. You're in the 80s, and I know it was like 40 years ago for you.
Yeah, well, it's picture years later, so it's just like a standard. Like one of them actually wrestling.
Oh, okay. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's really, yeah. See, everyone does the Vader. Ever think
Vader.
no, and I don't actually have a soundboard I thought to use, but I was like, I'm never gonna use it, so I didn't even. I mean, I got this one.
God,
Nope, that
I
one.
hate that one. Damn you, George Lucas.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Is that better?
Do
Okay.
find
Yeah.
the quality on it actually is headphones. I don't know. How it sounds on the
Yeah, I hope
video,
that
but
sounds good for everybody because I even think of I
Should-
loved
we should always be Darth Vader.
now Vader, Star Wars on the sound for
You
everybody.
gotta know.
I always have one here, but you don't get the so
All right.
I'm sorry,
I know.
but
Oh, that geek reference.
Dragon
References.
Ball Z.
Yeah, I
Oh.
wasn't an anime guy. Sorry.
See. And so that the other went out like a lot in Europe. Well, again, I know you're not big into the convention circuit,
Correct.
but since the coronavirus is, we've pretty much every convention's canceled.
Yeah.
Emerald City Comic Con, Fan Expo Dallas canceled. Local wise, if you are here, Super Big got canceled.
South by
South by Southwest. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's a bunch of smaller cons that I dates.
cons and stuff. Yeah. Mhm.
All of them. So, I know all first everyone back then. So, cons were not. There wasn't that many.
It was a Star Trek thing.
Yeah,
What it came out of was Star
Really?
Trek convention.
I didn't know that one.
They'd been off the air for a long time, and people just wanted to share their Star Trek love.
Oh, wow.
Blossomed into a kind of what we
See,
have today, and it didn't become huge until like 10 years ago.
yeah, like maybe a little because like I know with comic guys, the big one was Comic Con, and
Right.
literally that's the guy that said they wanted to meet Jack Kirby, who was a famous artist back in the day.
Mhm.
He's famously known for Man, and he's also known for the Hulk or Iron Man. Hulk. I was thinking DC because I was thinking he did New Gods.
Yes,
He did. And the original 4 or 5 guys who started San Diego Comic House.
Yeah.
And they have autographs from him. Like, that's how it started for comics.
Yeah.
So we would, San Diego Comic Con, New York Comic Con was the other big, and a couple other big ones probably until we got all these. So, in my opinion, the comic market has been flooded for years. We get like,
yes,
I don't know, we have like 5, 11 small ones here in San Antonio, it feels like. Do you think this will kind of help reset all the cons and maybe kind of bring it on another, not like, because I know between us three, me, you, your wife, and even friends, it's like, oh, who go to this con, can go this con, oh, well, this week, and we're trying to plan and do all these trips.
There's a lot of them.
I think this will help maybe like some of these little ones out so we don't have, yeah, essentially. I was trying to be nice about it, but do you think this maybe will help the con? Because now there won't be people like us who have to decide, okay, this one, go to this one.
I mean, maybe, San Antonio.
Yeah.
Or you live in Atlanta, or you live in Orlando, or, like any of these, it was, how can you get to a con? And so I feel like it's popped up. Definitely, we've got like different San Antonio.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't need that many.
Actually, 1 month, because it's a tiny one that lines every month.
Right.
Then there's and Fest, 2 ago.
And then a preview of Celebrity Fest too.
Do a preview.
So it's really the
Anycon.
convention twice.
Yeah. Then there's a toy, I think, or
Yeah.
something.
And it just feels like definitely the market is flooded on locals, and I think that's just there's a lot of people that oh, this wants more centered around this thing, more centered around that thing. I think they got too exclusive. Like, I think that to me is a lot of these people just need to come together and work on having incorporate all of those different things. Like, we had an anime convention, and
Oh yeah, I forgot San Japan. I forgot about
like,
that one.
why can't we part just a one geeky convention, or
Yeah.
maybe 2? Like, I could see like one every
A
6
summer
months,
and then like a spring and fall kind of or
something like that. But yeah,
Sure.
it's like, I mean, most ones that I've been to,
Yeah.
I see everything I need to see with 6 hours. I'm done. I don't need to go.
Yeah.
There's not enough content there for a full weekend. So if you
I'll
start
give
planning these things, then maybe you can actually have there that it takes you a full weekend to get through.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. And that's what, in your opinion, and of course, if in the comments, let me think too. I know a lot of these smaller cons are definitely going to get hurt.
Oh, for sure. And a lot of, I mean, even just outside of conventions,
rodeos got hurt.
Rodeos, Fiesta, and that hurt a lot of small businesses. I mean, South by Southwest just absolutely destroyed, the economy for a lot of those small businesses in Boston, because they depend on people coming in, buying their goods, services, and staying in Austin for a week. And it's just none of that happened.
Exactly. And I know there was 2 that were news, not they had to do the Houston rodeo, I think like a 2-week-long one or something like that. And they make their entire revenue for 1 year at the rodeo.
Yeah.
So they are SOL. They have no other income right now. Nothing. They don't know what they're going to do.
That got canceled like right before it happened. A lot of people, they make their products, so they do all that stuff. They've been busted for months to be ready for that weekend, and they get the rug just pulled from under them. And again, I understand why they did it.
Yeah.
I get what we're trying to do, and trying to make sure that the burden on our healthcare system doesn't become too big.
Exactly.
We want to minimize the risk of people, that we have as few people by this as possible.
Yeah.
So it makes perfect sense, but to pretend this isn't having a major impact on life and on people's livelihoods, it absolutely is.
Oh, it is. It definitely is. And so, like I said, maybe I think some of the smaller cons will get weeded out. Maybe we'll get less ones, like you said, where I do want to hear a full weekend. It's like, I know when we go out of town to do a con, like we gotta get most of everything in the first 4 hours, maybe. And it's like, well, we're here, we want to take pictures and do stuff, so we do that. Now the other thing, though, I'm noticing video games are really, they're happy. I'm sure
you would expect them to do very
they
well.
will. I'm so happy because Animal Crossing comes out in a few days. If you haven't already pre-ordered it, I don't know. His wife might.
I saw the preview for it and I was like, that looked interesting. I never played it.
I was told I had to buy it.
I played a video game
Wait, what?
the other day.
Which one?
It was a sport. It was
That's-
baseball.
I was excited for a whole half second. I was like, it's going to be a sports
going
one.
on. I need my I've been watching baseball movies and playing baseball video games.
So, wait. So now that you're in here watching baseball movies.
Movie?
Yeah.
The last one that I watched was the 93, I think.
That's with Tom Hanks.
Is with Tom Hanks.
Was it Donald, right? Or no, Roseanne? No. Donald.
Rosie O'Donnell's
Yeah.
in that. Madonna's in that.
Donald? Oh, she is in that. Now that I think about it.
Gina Davis, yeah. I was not playing Bill Pullman.
Wow.
David
Hey.
Strathairn, who you have no idea who he is.
No, that one. Let me a name. Oh, no idea.
Lovitz is in it.
That name. That's.
Yep.
I remember what he's
Former comedian.
been. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. See, I know that name a little bit too.
Mhm.
So it's cool. You're getting your like that. So
It's a
video game. You can watch baseball movies.
It's not quite the same. They canceled my softball. I mean, softball. They canceled that. I can't even play it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, my bowl about. I think it's going to get canceled. So that's geeky.
So
So I want to put this out. I was trying to look at his awesome board. Found it. That's what I was doing a second ago. Started.
we should have like put our numbers just every.
Oh, everything's canceled. That's good. But guys, definitely what's affecting. Because I'm curious, guys. Like, if you're into geeky things, passing the you liking YouTube more, watching more YouTube videos, or watching podcasts more, maybe like this one right here. That'd be awesome. See that we use the everything is awesome, right? Let us know what you do. What are you doing? Like, I don't know. Your wife doing geeky crafts right now? No, she is.
I've been working 6 days a week, so I have.
You told me you weren't working, sir.
That I've been doing. I haven't been on. Our
Yeah.
page.
So let us know what you do. Things you do to pass the time. You knitting, are you those bead ones where you iron like the 8-bit artwork? I want to know what y'all do to pass the time. Dr. Oz had a good thing to pass time with, he says, but I can mention that on air. So I don't know
What you're talking about?
Oz is like some
I know
TV
who
show.
Dr. Oz is.
He was saying that everyone should do a 3-letter word while we're all in quarantine. Begins with an S and ends with an X.
I got
So
it.
he was saying that we all should do that. That's how we should combat coronavirus. I'm thinking, I'm seeing weird. That's like,
No, you're not.
oh,
That
true.
works.
Oh, I didn't do it in time. There you go. I got to it for you.
Did you talk about Bill Gates?
Yeah, it's okay. I want to talk about
Quick. Our time, but
let's talk about. So Bill
Sure.
Gates used to be. He is the co-founder though of Microsoft.
yes.
And a few years he stepped down as the actual CEO a few
Right.
years ago, and he
Well,
took
that was
more
like
of a.
So that was a long time.
Oh, wow.
That was he stepped out from his full-time role and was just on the winners.
Yeah.
And now he's officially from being on the board of Microsoft to focus on foundation.
Yeah.
Topic efforts.
I think that's all it is just funding for like any entrepreneurs, right? Or philanthropists.
Yep.
And that's interesting. Some people were like, "Gosh, people are staying on." He was. I'm like, "He's been the CEO in years."
Oh, he's still. It says he's been a technology advisor to the current CEO since. Going to continue doing that. No longer going to be on the board. He was on the board until 2014. He transitioned to that advisor role.
Yeah.
Still on the board. He's officially stepped down from the
Just
board.
like, I don't want to do anything.
Yep.
That's kind of it's an era, if you ask me. Like
For
he's
sure.
been there what, 40 years
Since
now.
it started, yeah.
I think that's Microsoft's been around like these so about 40 years. I want to say 35, 40 years. I would say.
Something like that is what.
Because we're already in 2020, so already
Say that.
25 years ago, just 5 years ago.
Look at 2000 be 20 years ago. 1980 was 20 years ago.
I saw the other day I was like,
I like
it
that.
was 20 years ago. One of my favorites. So yeah, I want to talk about because it's an end essentially. Bill Gates stepping down. Steve Jobs has been dead for a while now too, right?
Yeah.
So we've all of these great giants started everything you're using nowadays. If you're using Apple, your iPhone, whatever, thank Steve Jobs. If you have a computer that's running PC, Windows, anything, Bill Gates essentially. Sure. And it's like, dang, like, I mean, I get it, things change. It's interesting in our lifetime, we're seeing the big tycoons stepping down and essentially passing the torch to some of the younger guys. What's his last name? From Disney. Iger, right? He stepped down.
Yep.
You know, I had an argument, well, not argument, I'll say. Because, he's still the CEO. Well, he's not the CEO. He's helping the CEO. I think he's contracted for so many years, and he's going to finally, like, phase away completely.
Right, yeah.
But still, he's been up there for, what, 10, 15 years as the CEO? Something 15. Like that?
Yep.
And, like, that's the end of the era. He brought the MCU right here to what it is today.
Yeah.
If it wasn't him, we wouldn't have Disney owning Microsoft or Marvel, Pixar. That came under his reign. So it's
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. I mean, before he left, so he may not go. Yes, he's helping, but in a couple of years, he's gonna figure that all out completely. He's gonna do whatever he's. I forgot his title now, but I'm just interested. You know what you guys think now that all these bigger tycoons, these big guys who make billions of dollars, are stepping out and letting the take the reign. You think?
I mean, it's not really the guy that took over it was like
take I think, right?
I mean, still like 50s or 60s. It's not exactly. Yeah, sure.
Over.
That's yeah. I mean, you're not the greatest generation. So.
World War II. I mean, they're all gone. Like 10 left. They yelled at for that later. There's gonna be some old man outside my door one day with $1 grand. I remember the day. Wow. So I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna get hurt later.
Ageism right there.
Ageism. $1 because is heck done.
No.
Okay, so it's gonna be an older person.
I was talking about the old.
Oh.
Like you just.
I mean, maybe that's my voice. Maybe this is all fake right here.
Yeah.
It really do. Dog.
Like everything in that feed is totally fake. You're right.
It really, really is. Thing right there.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
somebody else say it was like me too.
About that, and I don't know what's going on with the internet, guys. Probably the internet.
It's probably Aaron's fault.
How is it my fault? It is.
The buck stops here.
But you retro review is your show.
That's
true.
We have that one, have we?
That we did.
Was it alt?
Shut up. Wait.
I was trying not to call it out. But, you know.
I was trying to remember who that was.
Uh-huh.
So, guys, I hope you enjoy as well with all of this show and my apparently some what he said. Joking.
Like racism, sexism, it's just ageism. It's not that.
Is that really a word?
Yes.
I didn't even know it was a word. That could be interesting for me to bring it up later. And like people throw stuff at me. Something. So, guys, I hope you bite with coronavirus, everything else going on. I hate so much. It's affected.
Coronavirus doesn't bite, like going in the water doesn't bite from it, or you can die.
What happens if water bites me?
You can't.
What happens if there's a bacteria inside that bites me?
Bacteria doesn't bite.
Okay.
The shark could bite you, though.
No. A punch in the nose. Wouldn't that be?
I mean, that's technically
the only difference you have.
Let me know how that works for you, okay?
I will be glad not to in my life because I don't like the ocean so much. I like a little bit, but but there's still be like Loch Ness monster in it, so I'm scared.
Okay.
So on that note, guys,
Scotland.
I got no. I was gonna try, but I'm like I'm not that. But remember, please look our YouTube channel at youtube.com/. If you want to check out the MCU retro review, like Robert is graciously taking point on, I would love to say doing a great job, like steering us towards that, and I loved it.
It's Aaron's fault if you.
Yeah, the editor when you need it. Please go subscribe to the channel. We do have the giveaway, which no, you like our page or follow us on youtube.com/officialgygo, or if you're still here, like 30 seconds, I'm going to be yammering. Have friends post. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's right now in it. And after this video goes on, somebody is hopefully going to be the one to pick it because we have another video to shoot. So
what?
We will hopefully pick our winner, and you will be announced on our Facebook page with the picture of the items that you're going to win. And if you want to see them real quick before you follow, you can go to our Facebook page at Official G. The post and also in our story. Check out our story, guys. We have a picture again. It's like a little board game reveal Alex shirt. And sticker. I forgot the sticker he did. Again, for the items he gave to us, so we could do these little giveaways for artwork as well as promote you. Follow him on Facebook. His link is in our posts and the movie. So once again, guys, definitely pay attention to your messages because I think that's Chris sends them out usually. And of course, we'll give you a chance to show it off. On that note, guys, again, sorry for the last video. I hope you'll do enjoy with Avengers. Remember, guys, like, comments, follow us on our page at officialgygo and subscribe at youtube.com/officialgygo. Have a great one, guys.